No, it works, dude. No,
Hey,
it looks good. It does not
just
look
because the
bad.
light's out doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Dude, that's like my entire story with my dash.
Jesus.
I swear I'm going 0, officer.
That's right. The BMW the tachometer side doesn't light up half the time. If you give it a good smack, it'll just work. Just works.
It sounds like my old minivan classic.
Well, see, this is perfect because now our conversation is gonna go to the weekly question or the guest question of what is the worst car that you've ever owned?
Oh, jeez.
Is it the minivan?
Oh, no. I loved the minivan. I camped out of that thing when I was in college. That was amazing. I can't wait to get a minivan and slam it. Dude,
Nice.
van culture, it's coming. It's coming, I swear.
YouTube Dodgebon. You need to watch Dodgebon. 100%.
Okay.
You'll love it. It's drifting Dodge vans.
In Japan.
In Japan. It was just slammed with flares and awesome 15-inch wheels. Yeah, just watch Dodgebon.
Yeah. It's we've talked about it too many times on the podcast.
Yeah, you have.
So imagine, 80s Dodge vans that they slam. They're almost always like a 318. These guys managed to find 5-speed versions in Japan, and then like they're using them to tow like their motorcycles to the racetrack, and they started drifting them at the end of the day after the motorcycle races, and then that turned into a whole culture of van drifting, and most of them are these Dodge vans.
I'd be so happy. I would be so happy. Okay, so like the worst vehicle that I've ever owned, there's two that come to mind right off the bat. I thought about this because I saw the last podcast in Jazz. And I'm like, okay, it's either A, my first car was a Dodge Intrepid, like a 1997 boat. But I mean, I only had that for 6 months before my sister smoked a deer with it. So then I got the Dodge Caravan. That was awesome. No complaints.
Was that the 2.5 or the 3 something?
Dude, I didn't know cars.
The 3.3 they had?
3.3. That's what it was.
I think that was 3.3.
I don't know. I didn't know cars until I got like the Toyota Matrix, which was on like the chopping block of. I bring that into the conversation.
Awesome.
I sold that to afford the Civic, so I'm like, okay, that wasn't it. Because the Toyota Matrix, you had a conversation about. I wish I got the speed version, but that's a whole nother bag of worms. I'm gonna go with my 2009 Nissan Cube.
Really, the Cube was bad.
I can see that.
108 horsepower, CV or what is it?
CVT.
Yeah, CVT. Yeah, I couldn't remember what the third letter was for some weird reason. I'm a drummer. I count to 4, not to T. I mean, I fit in that thing amazing. Like I had head space for days. I'm like this sumbitch, and the sound system was awesome. But because I bought it from like a dealership and I didn't have it fully paid off, I had to have full-time insurance. That sucked because someone rear-ended me, and I paid maybe a little too much for the Cube, but it was a comfortable ride. And I'm like, oh, let's go to U-Pull. I'll pull out one of those fenders for like $20. No, we'll have to charge you $500 and redo this, and this. I'm like, none of these things are broken.
Damn.
No. We got to do it because insurance. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm selling this tomorrow. And the person that rear-ended me gave me fake information. And
oh man.
Yep. And I had like their driver's license, their phone number, and everything. I gave it to the police attorney, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, cool, we'll do something with it." It's been like a year, and nothing ever came of it. So that's why I bought Shitbox Truck, and I've never had more fun with Shitbox Truck.
Oh my
god. Overly fancy. I mean, I put like fancy rims on the Cube. I tinted the windows. Painted the little plastic piece in the bit. I mean, I brought it to a couple of car shows here and there of like car meetups but I'm like, I can't drive this thing aggressively. I catch a drift, I tip over. Yeah, and I'm like,
you comfortably show up, and that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I had the most comfortable ride there. But I mean, for me, it was fun. I'm a tall person. That's my curse. As a tall person, I love tiny JDM cars. And This is like the only JDM car that I could fit in comfortably without going like, all right, yeah, this GTR is super fun, guys. I'm going fast and like snapping my neck.
So have you ever sat in a Miata?
Only the ones that are convertibles.
Top has to be off.
Everybody's shown a Miata at least once in their life. Firm believer.
Yeah.
So normally tall people in Miatas, their hair's getting blown, but with you, you're so tall. I feel like your beard would blow because it'd be above the window line.
I mean, at this point in time, it just protects my neck from bugs, and I count that as an absolute win for that purpose. I mean, I've been pelted. Like, I'll stick my head out the window. I should really get a bike just because I stick my head out the window too much. I get pelted like in the forehead with a bug, whatever. I got one right in the fucking neck. Game over. That's the worst.
Are you half Labrador? Like, why are you sticking your head out the window?
Okay, what now? I love the wind on my face. There's no better way to put it. I love the wind on my face. So.